I got a 2022 GMC Yukon 1500 XL. I'm going to show you all the buttons on this, what they do, and I'm going to try my best to explain them to you. There are a lot of buttons. There are a lot of things that this brand new vehicle enables you to do. So hopefully I can give you a little up and up on this so you know what you're doing when you get this vehicle. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is gonna go over here to the master window switch. This one's pretty easy, but I'll go over it anyway. To control the windows and to change the settings where they're at, you can press that button, that light illuminates, and then you can change it with this. Pretty self-explanatory, same with that other button, and then change it. Okay, so this right here is the lock button for the windows. When I press that down, only I'm able to roll up or down the windows, no one else can. So that's good if you have kids and they like to roll down the windows. This button right here, when you press it, it collapses the side view mirrors. So that's good when you're parking in really tight quarters like a parking garage, or if you're just parking in general and you just want to kind of protect those just a little bit. So over here, this is your seat memory system. There's two settings, 1 and 2. So I'm going to hold 1 down and it's going to take me to the 1 position. We're going to go back here and we're going to do set 2. So I'm going to go 1 position, 2 position, takes me back. And then this as well, if you press this, it's going to make it so when you open the doors or when you put it in park, it's going to go back to that position. Okay, so there's a lot going on this left-hand dash area. This is the electronic parking brake. You can press this whenever and it'll put it into park, put your parking brake on. This right here turns on or off your lane assist when you're driving in cruise control. This right here turns off the traction control, and this button right here gives you a 360 view of where you're at, your parking, and then what's in front of you. This right here is the auto stop button. You can turn it on or off. What that is when you're driving and you come to a stop sign or a stoplight, it'll turn the engine off for you. So if you don't want that going on, you can press that and it's going to go auto stop off. And this right here turns on your outlet. I believe the outlet is in the back of the vehicle, so that turns it on for you. Okay, this button right here turns on or off parking assist. Parking assist just helps you when you're parking, obviously, hence the name parking assist, but it turns on and off the sensors to tell you how close you are to vehicles when you're parking. Okay, this right here is your transfer case button. You can leave it on auto, 2-wheel drive high, 4x4 high, or press this button if you're inclining on a hill. And then you can also just switch between drive modes, normal, sport, off-road, or tow haul. So that's what this knob does right here. Right here, this controls your brightness for your interior and your interior lights. This, you can leave it on auto, you can turn your lights off, you can turn it to only the interior lights are on, and then you can just turn your headlights on, period. So I usually like to just leave it at auto, and then if you press this button, your fog lights come on or your fog lights come off. So we got those taken care of. Next, right here is how you control the position of your steering wheel. Pretty self-explanatory, but that's how you do that. This right here is the cruise control buttons. Yeah, I mean, set it with this button. You deaccelerate with this button, you accelerate with this button, or you resume. This turns off your cruise control, this turns on your cruise control, and then you can do that for the set and reset, since these aren't actually buttons. And then this right here, adjust your gap. So when you're on cruise control, if you want to be really close to someone, you leave it at 1, and then 3 is a lot farther away from that person that is in front of you. So this right here, these are the controls for the radio. So we're just going to go over here and we're going to go to radio. Okay, so if I want to do a voice command, I'll press this button and it's going to pop up with a potential voice command. So that's what you do. We're going to turn that off. If someone's calling you and you want to hang up, you can just press this button and that ends the call. So this right here, this controls your info page over here, and then you can go this way. You can control the music this way if you're on this screen. Go through the sources, do all that stuff. So that's how you do what this is used. So for shifting, you don't actually have a shifter, you just have these buttons right here. So that's kind of fun. I mean, I'm used to the shifter, but these buttons work too. So obviously you have to have your foot on your brake, reverse, neutral, drive, and then if you want to put it into low, and then from there you can go lower, high, or lower. You know, you can just change how low it is actually going to go. So we're going to put it back in park. And then we're going to come over here, and this controls the radio right here. So mute it, and if we hold it down, we can turn it off and just have that screen and turn it on. So this controls the volume. This controls the channel. So if we want to go to the next channel or to the previous channel, this takes us home, the home button. And then this is our back button. Okay. This changes through the channel. So this is kind of your scan dial button for your tuner or your channels. Now to the climate control. If you want to turn it on, just press auto. We can turn this higher or lower. Right now it is synced. If we want to unsync it, so each one is separate, we can turn this up, and then the passenger can turn theirs up as well or down. To turn on the rear climate control, we just press that button that turns it off, turns it on, and then the rear climate control, you can actually control it right here if you press that button. Otherwise, they can control it in the back. These buttons right here control the heated or cooled seats or the recirculation, and then what part of the seat is recirculating or heating as well. So this button is just the amount of air that is being pushed through the seats, or turn it off. And then this as well, this is for heat the back side, this is for heat the front side, and then this is just the recirculation for the air, usually meant for the cool seats. Same for left and right. Turn all of that off. So this controls the speed of the climate control, and if you press this button, it turns it on or it turns it off. We'll leave it on. This is your AC button. This is the air recirculation button. This is the rear defroster. This is the front windshield defroster. This button right here, if we press it, it's going to do the defroster as well. This is the front, and this is the heat area. So you can kind of turn those on or off. You can mix them, or you can just have one going at once. Okay, so we got all those. Down here you have your USB ports, your power supply for your cigarette lighter. This right here, it actually charges your phone, so you can stick this down and your phone will charge. That's kind of cool. Okay, over here we do have the hazard light switch. Down here we do have some more USB ports. This is in the center. So this is your info screen. It is a touch screen. We can go home. We can do all this stuff. Back to towing. All that fun stuff. So that's how you use that. So now we're going to go up here to the roof controls. You got the HomeLink right here. That's to open and close your garage door. You can sync them. You got this. This slides your roof, your sunroof, left or right, or backwards or forwards, however you want to look at it. This right here shuts your cover to your sunroof. As you can see, it's shutting right now. And then this right here tilts it up or down. Okay, so this right here, these buttons are gonna recline your seats. So I'm pressing down right now. Makes it cool. If you're lazy, you can do that. And it also shows you what position it's in by these lights. This right here turns the interior lights on or off depending on if you want them on or off, when you open the doors or close the doors. If you open the doors, the lights will automatically come on, but if you press this, when you open the doors, the interior lights will not come on. And then this right here controls the height of the lift gates. If you want it to open to the max position, you leave it there. This is 3/4, and then that is off. And then you just press the button. So right now it's off, it's not gonna open, but if I press it 3/4, it's gonna open to 3/4, and then you just press it again to shut it. Okay, so I think that's all the buttons I can see. Hopefully that helped, and if you have any questions, let me know, but hopefully you'll enjoy your new vehicle.